Wide receivers coach Ethan Riley has had a long history with head coach Zach Marshall. From being one of his star players in his first tenure at Marshall despite his multiple suspensions due to his GPA and skipping classes, to a decently productive NFL career with the Houston Texans that got cut short due to injury, to winning a national championship as a wide receivers coach at Marshall during Zach's second tenure. After I left the program, Ethan had a midlife crisis and decided to get inside of a cage and punch people in the face to deal with his problems. Ethan returned to help him rebuild the West Florida program and eliminate Coach Wilson and Coach Seamer's shitty nutrition program once and for all. Alright folks, welcome back to the West Florida Argonauts Rebuild Dynasty. Today we are finishing up our season. We got 8-1 Georgia Southern staring us right in the face. Gonna be a tough finish to the season. We gotta win these last two games to become bowl eligible. Does not look likely, but we gotta give it a shot. Yeah, Georgia Southern's another one of those teams with a weird low overall 57, but Marcus Tribble, their quarterback, looks like he's got that juice in him, 83 speed, so he's got some mobility, looks like a good quarterback. Running back Dion Beebe has 99 speed, 98 acceleration. I don't think we can stop this man. Really good linebacker here, Tavares Luzar. Gold house call for a linebacker, okay. We currently are sitting at 2 injuries, and these guys are pretty much done for their entire lifetimes. Ross Gagary is going to pretty much have to medically retire. 23 weeks, that was his last season. It sucks to see for him. And Isaac Mabin, I mean, maybe if we redshirt him, we can get him back, but... And we are got nothing going the first drive. We move 0 yards. In the first play of the game on defense, though, Jalen Cook is going to get himself a sack on their mobile quarterback. That's positive. 3rd and 10. They're at midfield. We'll see if they can pull it off. I got to go get the running back. He's going to run straight into a sack. He somehow, by God's just light shining on him, gets away with it. Floated it up. I have no idea how Mr. Ball came down with that one. We floated that one in the air for an eternity. Caraway's going to get a nice little juke move there. Just ball carrier vision. 3rd and 6. We're going to have to get this one out to McCord, and the linebacker was in lockstep. God, I should just not be kicking. I am just the worst player in the world. Alright, got him to a 3rd and 8. Defense has held serve. They haven't been able to get much going on this drive. We do not want it to happen on 3rd down. And it's an overthrow from their quarterback. Caraway will take a 6-yard run every day of the week. Uh-oh. Can we make a good throw? And we do it to Soliday. One of the most beautifully ran and drawn up plays by offensive coordinator Jake Marshall. He might be in his office vaping right now, not giving a fuck on his phone, watching his FanDuel bets, but that was a beautifully crafted play. Single high safety. Looks like Emery Braverman noticed it. We have a quick little curl route for Beal. Got him kind of, I guess you would want to call that tied up. They ran into each other. And that allowed the separation, and the throw was on the money. We send a blitz. He's going down again. That's going to be Jalen Cook. 3rd and 12. If we can get another stop here, we are... What a throw by their quarterback. He finally makes the big time and shows why he's got some skills. Again, that is the 3rd sack of this first half. Again, you saw our coverage out there. That's going to be Lafferty. What has gotten into this defensive line unit? 3rd and 23, I feel like defensive coordinator Gerald Lewis made some promises that we don't know if he can keep.
3rd and long, no secret what he needs here.
And again, they are going down. I have never seen our defense play this possessed.
Looking downfield on 1st down.
And I thought I just made a bad decision, and I just ruined the game. We had a good flow going, and user error strikes again. I definitely did not mean to make the throw that bad. I just, I don't know what happened there. But we got good coverage out there. We're going to have to win on the route. He is running for his life back there. I got to guard a 99 over speed running back here, so I don't think it's going to work out too well. But is he going to make that throw? He is not. Can we just give a major shout out to defensive coordinator Gerald Lewis, secondary coach Scotty Watkins? Really has these guys ready to play for us, and it's really kind of making us look good. Uh-oh, that is a greatly set up return. We were close to breaking that. What a throw to ball. Emory Braverman had to get that done on 3rd and 10. That is some great blocking there, and Caraway finally gets some room to run. Gonna get it underneath. We needed that badly. That'll be Davis. And that's going to be a kind of a, not really a jump ball, but just kind of a play where he had to moss the defender. We're going to take a 2-possession lead over Georgia Southern. Did not think this was at all possible, but the team is playing greatly inspired football. Like I said, there's been something promised to him. The throw wasn't great, but we'll take it. Going to be our first breakaway run for him. They got a huge play. Just, wow, I cannot believe he got through that panic and just settled down. And they're going to get it. Walking down Easy Street after the defense has pitched a perfect first half.
First play of the drive wants to throw.
What a catch. We got to keep moving, though.
Wants to go up top on first down.
Man, their linebacker just lurked me. I was watching the man coverage, and I did not see that linebacker just chilling.
On 3rd down. Fires one high and deep. Snags it in.
Are you serious? I mean, you want to talk about EA. You want to talk about EA garbage. I mean, this is just a cheat code has been activated. I mean, I am just absolutely sick to my freaking stomach right now that EA just decided that was going to happen. It's just very frustrating when we had a good first half. A lot of user error, though, so got to keep that into consideration. You know, if we're going to hate on EA, we got to hate on myself for my shitty decision-making at quarterback. Emory Braverman's playing a pretty solid game, but then I come in just with my whiteness and just ruin his day. I mean, it's just you hate to see it, and we need to stop here bad.
The play action fake.
We're getting pressure in the play action. Dumbest decision you could have made. That's another one for this defensive line. 3rd and 14. We'll see what we got. Looks like they're running. They're going to get that one. They are going to fucking get it. Sorry, I'm definitely in crash out mode right now. It's starting to get here. I'm trying to get there with LaRue. They run it to the opposite side.
They'll throw on 3rd and short.
What on earth? This man just snags it out of the air like he's got stickum on his gloves. Like this is the Jerry Rice special or some shit, man. Holy shit, Odell Beckham type shit. Man, we cannot get anything going right now. We are just, we've lost the momentum. We've lost our juice.
Just feeds the running back.
And their running back's just going to take it, man, on 3rd and 4.
Looking for a path to
We get him outside, but the edge was sealed off. Number 18 on Georgia Southern with the seal-off block. They take the lead.
looking to throw on 1st down.
Going to be a good throw to Davis. He had to come back, but we'll take it. Quarterback blast. Protect yourself, young man.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground.
3rd and 1. We do not get it. Coming out in the QB sneak. Got to cheat a little bit.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up.
This is going to be a tough catch, but can Beal do it? Yes, he drags the feet. Just going to punch that cameraman. The staff there is getting harassed. They don't have much of a reaction to it, but that was on the money. Emory Braverman saw he was pressed up, and Beal does have enough speed. I cannot believe he came down with that. And of course we're reviewing it. He got both feet in. That is an NFL-type catch right there. He's a potential New England Patriot, probably.
Wants to go up top.
We're pushing him into our defensive tackle. That is 7 sacks as a team. Rashawn Kilroy showing you his workout skills.
He has to throw for it. On target.
They're going to give it to him. Nice spotting. Nice spotting, refs. You're not being paid off at all. Looked like he definitely came down. Maybe they're going to give him forward progress, but it definitely came down behind the line to gain. So Whatever. I guess that's what I get for being born. And that guy's wide open. Running back leaked out of the backfield.
He'll keep it himself.
Got to get there with a tackle. That's going to be Parms.
They'll run play action.
And he's going down for the 8th time in this game. That's going to potentially knock him out of field goal range. All right, this is, I think, a 57-yard field goal. There is no way Georgia Southern has a kicker with this much leg. My God, they grow them big in Georgia, man. This is ridiculous. I hate to admit it, but I was wrong. Alejandro has a 90 kick power and 90 accuracy. We got a 4th and 5 here. I don't even ask me to explain what just happened. Like, I just don't even want to be here right now. We're gonna have to rely on the defense to get another stop because our offense just shit the bed in a major fashion. Defense is gonna have to hold them to a field goal or better yet, nothing. And I just got put into a freaking meat grinder on that play.
Looking to throw on first down.
Another sack. We might get to double digits. That's going to be LaRue.
Under fire.
Scrambling for his life. That's 10. That is a 10-sack performance by the West Florida Argonauts defense, and we still might lose this game. 3rd and 25. I'm dropping everybody back into coverage just so nothing terrible happens. And something terrible happens. Oh no, he dropped it.
Leaves it with the running back.
Caraway's got a huge hole. My goodness. They didn't expect a run.
Completion to your guy. He'll pick up some yardage. Build some.
Come on, McCord. He's been reliable for us.
They just keep firing. Throws for the tight end.
Jump ball to Michaels, who I don't think has a catch this year.
Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass.
Beal really did not expect to have to cut that one inside. Whoa, the middle of the field just parted. We are in a bad position here. 3rd goal. I'm trying to kill the clock. We know we do not want me trying to kick a field goal because I will most likely miss it. Looks like they're going to sit back in zones.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Ah, we just didn't have it.
They are coming out for what will be a
And we are going to sink the field goal to tie it back up. I hate that we couldn't get the job done there. You know, the defense has pitched such a good game. It's really the turnovers that got us. I mean, they have 10 sacks. And we're in a potential area to waste their good performance. And I mean, you can't get mad at the defense if they give it up here because they have played such a good game. You know, it comes down to an offensive struggle bus in this predicament. And they got plenty of time. I'm going to just let us try to do something here. Unfortunately, they are in field goal range. Well, we used a timeout to try to ice him. He does have the leg for this. This guy is a great kicker. He could send us in agony. And is he going to miss it? He is going to miss it. We're going to OT. First overtime, we elected to play defense. I don't know if that's a great call, but it's going to be the best we got. Good tackle by Bernard Parms. He's got nowhere to go. That could be an interception if we just play it in. There's going to be a touchdown. It is going to be a touchdown. There is no shot. He just caught that.
They'll break up this drive with the pass.
Got it to the running back. That was kind of just a bailout play. We had nothing going. 3rd and 3. Caraway's going to knock it in the end zone. Okay, with the spotting here today, bro. Emory Braverman going to get an easy touchdown. They stack the box, and that's what you're going to get. We're giving Beal a chance, and he's going to get it on the first play of 2nd overtime. This man has been Mr. Clutch for us. He's going back to the little field house back there, to the vending machine to get some candy for his little ass. Fortunately, this is the overtime where we have to go for a 2-point conversion. I don't know what the play is going to be here. Oh, shit, we just lost. Oh no, we did not. McCourt comes down with a 2-point conversion. Holy moly, they left that side of the field open. Defense is going to get a sack. That's 11 on the day. They still have 0 sacks. And we get them down again. This defense is insane. It's 4th and 12. This is nothing but you got to turn around, Lehman. Victor, come on. Yes, Victor Lehman, the senior freaking corner, does it to get us out of 2nd overtime. We come and we beat an 8-1 Georgia Southern. I am so pumped up right now for beating an 8-1 team. We really probably, I didn't think we were going to be able to do this. But Emory Braverman led us to greatness here. The freshman has so much room to grow. I'm really proud of the boys today. Everybody. Defense. Gerald Lewis must have offered them, a whole nightly binge at Popeyes tonight. Those dry-ass biscuits and things are going to look good for us. We cannot forget about Beal. I am so proud of this team right now. Emory Braverman, 26 of 36, 271 yards, 4 touchdowns. The 2 interceptions were my fault for being a schlub. But what a comeback win for him. I'm proud of these boys. Caraway had a pretty good day on the ground, 20 of 94, 4.7 average. Braverman got the touchdown in overtime. Receiving-wise, Caraway had a ton of little tiny catches. Marky Davis got himself a touchdown. Patrick Beal got himself 2 touchdowns, 3 for 60. Terran Ball had some big catches. And DeAndre Solid, a 1 for 56 in a tutty. 4 pancakes for TJ Cook. Tackle leader is going to be Ladarius Massey, Enrique, and Bernard Parms. TFL-wise, we had a billion here. 4 for Steve Denson, Bernard Parms, and Rashawn Kilroy. 3 for Enrique, Jalen, and Lafferty. 1 for Dion Pierre and Vernon Lehman. Who was the sack leader? Sack leader is going to be Colin Lafferty, but everybody on this defensive front 7 was just going insane. Pass deflections, 2 for Dion Pierre and 2 for Vernon Lehman, the game sealer. All right, next up we got App State. Don't worry, beat Appy. They are actually looking very solid. 73 overall. A lot better than us. Quarterback Manu Boozer. This must be Johnny Manziel's nephew or something. Doesn't have speed, but looks like a good quarterback nonetheless. Amazing linebacker here. Nolan Lennon, a senior. All those abilities, we're going to try to stay away from this man. He is dangerous. Went ahead and jumped through the first quarter. This is senior day. I really don't see a ton of ways we can beat these guys. Going a slant pattern. The flats were wide open. I'm sending a blitz, and we're going to get through again. Coming off a 12-sack performance, Gerald Lewis's defense has got hot to end the season. He's going down again. This is going to be a sack fumble, but they get on it. We had everything covered up. They ran, again, those slant patterns. Not too much creativity from App State thus far. Ooh, Rashad was following his blocks. I don't know if he's got the speed to get it all the way there, but we are getting closer and closer to a punt return touchdown. 3rd and 7. Going to have to try something here. We've got an open receiver, and we do not get enough separation. 4th and 2. And we're going to take the field goal. I didn't want to, but sometimes you got to mathematically make it make sense. They tried to counter our screen, and it just was going nowhere. That's one of the worst screens I've ever seen set up. I think that was a tight end screen. You got fucking Travis Kelce out here running the slowest routes you've ever seen possible, and they thought that was going to work. I got to cover this running back on 3rd and 14. It's not really my strong suit. I'm trying to help out in coverage because, I don't know, I just think it's necessary. He's got nothing. This defense locking this shit up. What a block by Patrick Beal, because that was going nowhere if not. 3rd and 4, the pass is behind Davis, but the big, lanky-ass receiver got it done. And we don't got enough time to get the ball out. They sent a good blitz. 4th and 13, you might think I'm insane for going for it, and we probably do not have a chance to get this, but I don't give a shit, I really don't. And I got no time in the pocket. We had the route open. Offensive line has been just absolute dog shit. It is driving me to the brink of insanity at this point. If we got any seniors on there, I'm pissed off at their judgment on senior day. We're going to try to get a stop here on defense. I put us in a bad position, but the O-line's got to lock up. Plain and simple, they need to get the job done. And he's going down again. We had everything locked up. It seems it's been a defensive line performance kind of day. We got pressure. Doesn't matter. 2nd and goal. Defense going to get another stop. And he's going to just scramble in. Great decision by their quarterback. We sat back in a cover 2. This is over at that point. We were just giving our man a shot. Not going to really turn into anything, but had to do it. What a block. I think that was Arias, but I'm not too sure. Just putting up a jump ball, and apparently Soliday can come down with those. No matter, two guys draped on him, safety crept in. This man's got some power and resistance. 3rd and 10, in a bit of a pickle here. They're probably just going to drop back, I would have to imagine. We'll try to get it out to the running back, make this an easier conversion. Davis had to hold on. Thank you, sir. Now everybody's getting injured, apparently. And I'm going down. I tried to do some kind of maneuver, but it was not working. Yeah, they can shove that field goal attempt up their ass. The coach suggestions, I mean, please, give me a break. What are we going to do with 3 points? Absolutely nothing. I got nothing going here. Going to have to make an incredible throw. And he gets it to Patrick Beal, fading away into the darkness. I thought my life was coming to an end there. And he somehow makes a great throw with 3 guys draped all over him. Braverman with the wobbliest pass of all time. That's like elementary level type passes, but it gets the job done. 3rd and 10, defense is going to have to muscle up and figure something out. We're going to get a stop. Nice. I think that was Escobar who knocked it out. Getting it underneath the Caraway. We've just been a check down merchant all game. Nice screen setup. Caraway just put on a dance performance of a lifetime. We're going to get Davis on the jet touch pass. Did not expect that to kind of work. Oh, Caraway. I did not know he had that kind of ability to just box up their safety like that. Oh, now that is a throw. That is what greatness is made of. Caraway has a freaking easy lane to the end zone. That 0-1 trap, like I said this on College Football 25, I said this on NCAA 14. If you do not have it in your playbook, get it in there now, customize it. Caraway gives us the lead for the first time today. He's going down. We had it boxed up. Been playing a lot of zone coverage with some blitzes, kind of scheming it in today. That's my user. I had to make that tackle. If I didn't, I would have been roasted. 12. Looks like they're going to try to get an easy hit. I got this guy covered. And he has gotten... defensive line. Can we really give them a shout out? I mean, defensive coordinator Gerald Lewis, that was his specialty. He was a fat-ass defensive tackle, so he knows how to beef those guys up and really kind of motivate them to do good things in life. You know, we're going to take this return no matter what, see if we can make something, and we are not going to. Rashad really comes in clutch for us. I have to put a little bit of trust. That corner is going to break on it. Davis, you're our big contested specialist. Come on. Oh my, I just ran into chaos. I do not want to do this, but I can't put the defense in a crappy position and give them the ball like at the 50-yard line. I can't conceivably do it with my conscience. 3rd and 3, I'm sending a little pressure after their quarterback. I mean, we've been pressuring them all day, but it's going to get home. He just did not have enough time. Parms is going to sneak through the defensive line unit and get us the ball back. And we're getting it off. The RPO, they've been blitzing, trying to put a stop to our offense. Emory Braverman's going to have to put on a good show for us. 3rd and 4, App State is calling timeouts. We're going to try. He really pressed us. Damn. Did not want to punt the ball back, but this is one of those points at a premium type of games. Damn, that would have been nice if we could have got that one. They got a guy wide open for a touchdown. That is the benefits of them exploiting our defense. What a catch by Ball. We're at a 3rd and 11. We are in a very bad spot. I'm wondering if Beal can beat that corner over there. We can't even get the fucking pass off, man. They got plenty of time to work with to drive down and get a field goal and pretty much ruin our senior day, which does suck. I mean, defensively, we're not great turnover makers. I mean, we can make some stops, but we just are not good at forcing interceptions and things of that nature to really change the complexion of the game. I'm going to just continue to sit in zone all day. It seems to have worked besides the last drive, so we're going to have to figure something out. We get some pressure. 3rd and 7, they convert. We were pressed. That's a problem. Now that's going to help the efforts. 6 sacks today. 3rd and 15, I don't know what they're doing here. They're probably going to try to hit a quick pass, and we have a chance to pick this off if we're paying attention out here. I really do not want to play another overtime game. I truly don't. But it seems that's going to be what it's going to have to be. If Patrick Beal can be a hero, he's going to catch it, but it's going to stat pad for him. So I appreciate that, him showing us the bowling technique that he's got, but doesn't really help us win the game. I cannot tell you how sick and tired I am of overtime. I hate not getting things done in regulation. This has been just an absolute stressful nightmare of epic proportions. I want to get a sack. I'm sending some pressure again. We're going to have to just come through with something big here defensively. I got to cover this running back, and I got to make it a secure one-on-one tackle, and I am complete garbage at the game. 3rd and 2, we're going to get a stop. We're going to hold them to a field goal potentially here unless they think it's a good idea. I mean, we're going to have to get into the end zone here, and they will sink the kick. McCord's going to catch it. We're going to have to settle for a field goal here. No, we got bumped. I went for it on 4th and 2. We got bumped by their cornerback. Where are the flags at? The same thing that just happened to us. They are rushing the field. We had a wide open receiver. I got bumped. Where is the call? Where are the referees when you need them? We don't have enough money to pay off refs, but I wish we did at this point. What are we doing out here as an officiating unit? I mean, we obviously got bumped. That is ridiculous. You are the cause of all my problems, you striped zebra fuck. Man, I can't stand these people right now. I cannot, for the life of me, stand these motherfuckers. Emory Braverman finishes 25 of 43, 1 touchdown to 1 interception, 282 yards. Pretty good day from him, I would say. George Caraway, we had nothing on the ground, 1 touchdown, but I don't even know why I was continuing to try to run the ball. Receiving wise, Caraway, he was doing a lot. Davis got bumped at the end, 6 for 56. Soliday, 4 for 70. The touchdown goes to Patrick Beal. He had a big day receiving. Blocking wise, 7 pancakes for James Arias. He's a young guy who's going to be a building block of this team. Tackle leader is going to be Bernard Parms with 11. TFL leaders. In the 3 club, we got Steve Denson and Bernard Parms. 2 club is Jameel Ham, Rashawn Kilroy, and Colin Lafferty. The 1 club's going to be Escobar, Dion Pierre, Jaquan Kroom, and Jimmy Thompson. Pass deflection-wise, Ham, Vernon Lehman, Tyler Escobar, and Dion Pierre all get 1. Forced fumble by Rashawn Kilroy. So overall, we're going to finish this year 5-7 for what we're playing with. I think it was a pretty good year, everything considered. New Mexico State, we beat them. That was a good win. Ohio State, that one, a 3-point game. They barely got away from us. I was really proud of the team's efforts there. Mississippi State, for some reason, just absolutely mollywopped us. They finished 7th in the country, though. We whooped Marshall. That was a good win. Georgia Southern. I mean, you guys saw Georgia Southern, Georgia State. We pretty much capped off our Georgia series in a good fashion. Season stats, Braverman finished with a 58% completion percentage, 13 touchdowns to 8 interceptions. Trey Toon was our starter for the beginning of the year. He did all right. I think he needs some development time, though. Rushing-wise, Mabin finished with a 4.6 average, 6 touchdowns. Caraway with almost a 5 average, 5 touchdowns. I'm glad to see that. Receiving-wise, Patrick Beal, 39 catches, 731 yards, 6 touchdowns. Rashad, 4 touchdowns, almost 500 yards. We had a good group of guys. Marquis Davis, almost with 500, 5 tutties. McCord was a really strong player for us, and Soliday and the rest of the crew all contributing. Defensively, tackle leader is going to be Ladarius Massey and Bernard Parms. TFL leader will be Rashawn Kilroy with 16, Bernard Parms with 15, and everybody else, LaRue, Denson, Dion Pierre, these guys doing some good work for the team. Sack leader is going to be Rashawn Kilroy with 8.5. Interceptions, we didn't have a ton. Enrique, Bernard, I think these are mostly my users. Deflection leaders, Vernon Lehman with 9, Escobar with 6, everybody else fitting in here. Forced fumbles, 2 for Rashawn Kilroy. He got 2 recoveries as well. Okay, Marcus Jones contributing in that aspect as well. Ray Salcido was pretty decent, 8 for 11. We didn't attempt a lot of kicks. All right, so early signing day, we signed 20 guys so far. We're still going after a kicker. No, we're only allowed 2 stars in our first year in FBS. Do have 1 guy, I think, Antoine Garnes with impact development as a 2-star. He's nothing special, but maybe with that impact dev, it can help us out. Also, we got Hayden Law with impact. 76 speed, though, at safety. You might have to just play linebacker, buddy. We really were just filling up position needs because we're losing a lot of players to the portal. Like I said, the 2 quarterbacks we signed, I don't know if they'll ever see the field. If they do, we might be in for one of the roughest days of our lives. But they got something to offer the program, I guess. All right, so of course, players leaving. We can't convince Rashad, who was the one player I kind of wanted to try to convince to stay. Everybody else really didn't see the field all that much, so I'm not necessarily upset about them leaving. I might try to convince a few. I got 2 persuasion chances. Convince Mike Cashman to stay. That's depth at the offensive line. I do hate to lose Torrey Rashad. He's the one guy on this list who makes me sad, but he's going to find a home elsewhere, I'm sure. He's a young kid, got a bright future ahead of him. Alright, that is going to do it for Season 1. I'm going after a few guys in the transfer portal that are 2 stars. Nothing special, but I will update you when we start Season 2 on who we got. So thank you all for watching any of these first season videos. We're going to get into Season 2. Try to see if we're going to be just as bad as we were this year, or maybe we can get to 6-6. Bowl eligibility is our main goal. So everybody have a good day or night in the entire world, wherever you're residing, and I will see you in Season 2.